Mm. It says, what I look for is what I expect. You know you're not going to put in the same effort. So why did you approach Divine Feminine? Because they heard she was easy, that they was going to be able to get what they want without having to put in the work. Your gifts. So they thought that you were using your gifts for bad when... Because it was hard for them to read you or get you to do stuff or whatever. Bad bitch. And there's a new beginnings. Karma. So there's a whole lot of confusion, and all the confusion is stopping because these karmics can't take it no more, so they have no other choice but to expose themselves since they're already being exposed. But they should have did it when they had the chance. Now things are being forced. Now they want to comply. But... And then Divine Masculine... was saying you too friendly or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. And some gotta be happening because they steady trying to push on your traumas and push your buttons and... A friendship. So still making sure that he got one foot in the door before he leaves somebody else is the comfort of knowing that Divine Feminine is going to be there and he won't be alone, but also realizing that he needs to heal from all this stuff and communicate with Divine Feminine if he has any assumptions or questions, or if he feel like, you feel me? And then if you feel like a person lying, you need to trust that you will be guided. Yeah, deny lying. Basically saying don't put your stuff on hold, because in the midst of you making it right with this Divine Masculine, you could be presented with an opportunity and don't allow this, look, a distraction. Papa! Endings and new beginnings. So it's like you can't move on until I get back to where I was before I chose this karmic. You hear that? I'm doing that, but a shift. Things are shifting, moving around. He's remembering the little conversations y'all had that y'all might be a little different from each other, but that's, if two people know how to manipulate each other, one better than the other, that's not balanced because y'all are going down instead of a common ground or something like that. Oh my God. I didn't know I needed to be healed because the way that you are raised, you feel like it's normal. But then when you go, like at your house, you could have had a schedule. At somebody else's house, they don't have a schedule. So it's like, do you mess up your schedule for a visitation? Because you're going to have to go back home. And then you're going to be all out of whack. And people going, you can't mess up the... This is what the universe wants you to keep paying attention to. Yes. What does the universe need you to keep an eye out for? Temptation. Because they know that you have new things coming. Yes, your traveling journeys. What about your traveling journeys? I get one more. What about it? Oh. That you walked away from this master because he was being dishonest with you. Trying to be someone that you're not. Control. They said that's like when you take a pill, whatever energy you in when you on this trip is the energy that you're going to be in until you finish. So dealing with this karmic, the energy he was in, dealing with this karmic, but now it's starting to wear off. And he's because he finding out the truth that he was being used. He was being used to trick this divine feminine so that these karmics could but divine feminine is not, she don't like females, so that's why they're mad. So they was cause her heartache and pain so that she would get tired of dealing with niggas and say, oh well, I found a group of people, Yep, you got endings and new beginnings. That's your karma for following your instincts and walking away and not dealing with them. So now that's why this masculine want to come towards you. But the thing about my masculine is he manifested being able to get a preview of his woman before he gets with her. I know that that's a status he made when I first started this journey and figuring out what the hell was going on, because they was trying to make it seem like the work that I was doing wasn't of God, and it is. For true love. Come on, I'm already at 10 minutes. Be brave for these endings and new beginnings, divine feminine. Yes, that da na na na. You should have just let me have you. I'll never do this again, but I fell in love with a finesser. So they're insecure about this relationship, that they're pulling on energies to find out who is the one that have all this love for them. And if he finds out, yeah. So that's just another thing to think about, that whatever your mind and heart tell you, whichever one you listen to, you need to reevaluate listening to that part of you. And whatever part of divine masculine told him to go towards divine feminine is the part of him that he's focused on now. He's using that part of him because now he realized. So with this karmic, he's using now. Yeah.